welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. Today we are looking at the looper and the drum loops on the Harley Benton DNAFX GiT as voted by you in this poll. 56% of you wanted me to look at the looper next. Only 11% if you want Freddie to make a video. Sorry, Freddie, you can't make a video. He does suck at it though. Now it is quite a cool feature to have a looper, but this looper, even though it is okay, it has its limitations, and I'm going to talk you through it right now. Okay, so here goes. To access the looper, it's very simple. You just hold down this button here for a few seconds, and it goes into the looper mode. And it takes you in there with whatever sound you have on it. To start the looper, you just press this left button here and start recording. You've got 80 seconds of loop time, which is quite a lot. Not so much if you want to do overdubs, but like in the intro song that I did, that was just one whole verse, chorus, and a midsection, and it worked. It was long enough for that, but there was no time to overdub. But if I just chuck a few chords together like this, and off it goes. So you press it again, keep it going. Now I can overdub that. Etc. Stop it, you press that button there. Now the problem we've got is you can't get out of that guitar sound without bending down and pushing the button. There's no way you can come out of that and then change your guitar sound to solo, for instance. You have to go down and push this, then change your sound, and then hold it down again, and then press play. Which I think is a really stupid thing. You'd think that you'd be able to, if you held down that button, it would take you out. But it doesn't. You can just keep holding it, it does nothing. So with that, that's a limitation straight away, because if you wanted to do something live, and you have to bend down and push the button and come out, then you've got the risk of doing something wrong. I don't know. But that's not very practical. But for a practicing tool, it's pretty good. The looper is pretty accurate. It does what it needs to do. Alright, so to clear it all, you hold down this button and that takes it all away. Alright, so I'm going to play along to some drums. The looper itself doesn't actually record the drums onto the loop, which is a good thing in a way, because it's not taking up the 80 seconds or any of that, but it means that it is independent to the drum track. So when you turn the looper off, the drums are still going. That is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you want to end, if you're doing a performance of it and you want to end the song, then the drums are going to keep going until you bend down and turn it off. So again, not 100% practical for live. So I've picked a rhythm here. It's like a funky kind of rock. I think there is plenty to choose from, and you can adjust the tempos and stuff. By clicking the value and then adjusting it. So I've got it kind of there. So just going into the looper. course the drums carry on going when you stop the looper. But so for a live thing, it's not 100% practical. I don't know whether they can do anything with an update and maybe make it so the foot pedals actually work it a bit better so you can use it live. But for a songwriting tool, practice tool, that kind of thing, it's a lot of fun, and it's pretty versatile for that. So the other issue with it is it only has one input, which is a shame, because if it had the extra input, then you could maybe use it in conjunction with an acoustic guitar, so you could maybe loop some acoustic guitar and then play some solo over it, some lead electric. You might be able to get around it with a splitter or maybe a DI box with 2 ins and 2 outs, whatever. I will experiment with that at a later date. But this isn't going to replace my Boss RC30 by any means. If I'm going to use this unit with my acoustic, I'll just use my Boss and this side by side. So there isn't much more to say about the looper. It is basic as it comes. Not 100% sure whether it was a necessary feature on this unit, but on the other hand, as a practice tool, it could be quite useful for songwriting, putting down riffs and stuff like that, and just generally practicing too. Unless they can sort out the issues with coming in and out of the looper via the foot switch, it's not really versatile enough to use live, in my opinion. But as a general looper, it's okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. We're gunning for 4,000 subs by the end of this month and 5,000 by the end of the year, so help me get there. I'd really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to come and join our Discord, where you can chat to lots of people that are like-minded and gear freaks like we are, and stuff like that. I hope this answered some of your questions about the looper on this. Check out the other videos in this series where I'm covering lots of things all about this unit. There's not much more left to say in that case. Ready? Got anything to say? No. Okay then, so it is peace. Until next time. Freddie, cue the jingle.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.